said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than. I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Honey, this is an impromptu video. I had to come on here because it was a 911 emergency. 911 emergency. What the truth surely should be. Y'all see the title, and we have got to discuss this one. So on Thanksgiving, Miss Mahogany had to take a trip to the hospital. She was in a lot of pain. Now, let's be honest. We've seen on more than one occasion her not feeling well. Not too long after she had Miles, she wasn't feeling well. One time after that, several weeks later, she wasn't feeling well. And then today. Now, we've never actually seen them come to any kind of resolution on that. We did see the issue with the pregnancy test, which they said it was a joke. Then they go into, we're planning our reveal for the fourth set of twins. And then they're in the hospital. So what's going on, guys? Because one thing that did happen is she got an ultrasound, which is interesting for a person who, now they use ultrasound machines for all kinds of stuff, even for the heart. It's just called something different. Sonogram, it can be called anything. But the fact is, you don't have to be pregnant to get an ultrasound. Now, let me stop and say one thing that I must make note of that is vitally important in my thought processing this whole situation. Number one, I thought it was so adorable how Justin was basically loving on her, how supportive and how concerned he actually seemed. And it did seem genuine. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen, even when they did the Houston trip and she acted like she had to go to the hospital then, it was a different type of situation there. So that might have actually been fake, and this may have been real. We actually saw them at the hospital. Although we didn't see a hospital worker, they were definitely in a room that looks like a triage room. And like I said, he seemed very concerned. He even said my baby, which I'm not saying that he's never said that before, but it was notable and noticeable to me, the concern that he shared for her. Number two, another thing I want to make note of, honey, when it comes to that doggone Miles, they will not let him out of their sight. Like, it's like they'll throw them other babies off on any damn body, but can't nobody keep Miles' little rump roast. He's a cutie, but baby, they don't seem to play about him. And it's interesting because that's kind of how it is when a mother's breastfeeding, but I don't think she was breastfeeding him. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I've seen bottles being made on several different occasions. So, that's another thing that's interesting. And the last thing I want to make an observation about was the fact that this is the first time that I've seen him be concerned, be around her, and not be fresh with her. Even the last time when they was taking that trip to the emergency room, he still was being fresh. Now we saw them outside the emergency room. We never saw them go in, so we don't know what the deal was. She mentioned that she went to the hospital once and the wait was too long, so she decided not to wait. So that was the thing on that. But at any rate, I just wanted to make note of those things. But they took her up to ultrasound. And all she said is that the news was something that she did not expect. She did say she was in a lot of pain to the point that they had to give her oxycodone. And I mean, that's the big baby. That ain't even Vicodin. And Vicodin is pretty strong, and oxycodone is Percocet level. So that's very notable that whatever they felt like it was, uh, hey, that could really be a serious situation. And I really hope that it's not. And she and her family is in my prayers. I hope that she's okay. I mean, I wouldn't wish uh, pain and negativity on an enemy, and I don't even have those. So I just wanted to make note of that. But guys, what do you guys think is wrong with her now? They had to do an ultrasound. I'm assuming it was on the belly area. Um, what could be wrong um, outside of being pregnant or even miscarrying? But she wasn't in a room of someone who would be in that type of situation. She was in a regular emergency room, regular triage. We did already get notification that she's not pregnant. So what on earth could it be? Um, Gallbladder, kidney stone. Kidney stones are pretty painful, I've heard, and passing them as well. But now she said that she had to follow up with her doctor in one day. Kidney stones, I don't think they really do anything but give you a medicine for the stone to break down so you could pass it, right? So there wouldn't necessarily be a follow up, would there? I mean, I've never had that, and Lord, hope I never get it because I heard that crap is painful. What about, well, no, you can't see an ulcer on an ultrasound. So that's interesting as well. I'm not quite sure what it could have been. I'm not quite sure, but again, like I said, I do hope she's okay. Now, another thing, I remember once going to the emergency room. I actually had to go in an ambulance. And what ended up happening with me, just like she was saying her phone was at 1%, I had a situation like that. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that freaked me out to be at the hospital, to not be able to call anyone. My daughter wasn't in there with me. She was actually outside. So that meant that I would have to try to reach her, and to call any of my family, I didn't have the ability. That freaked me out. So now I have a hospital purse. I don't know. I'm anal. What can I say? I have PTSD. What can I say? But I have a purse that has a charger for the car in it. I also have a charger for the inside in it, and I even have one of those battery operated chargers, so you can charge it up and you can get you a few little MAHs off of that bad boy, because I'd be scared on stuff like that. But anyway, tell me what y'all think. Tell me, what do you think could be wrong with Mahogany? She said she's not pregnant. She had to have an ultrasound, though. They gave her very strong medication, and this has been an ongoing issue. Plus, they said that she needed to follow up with the doctor within one day, which is actually Friday, which would actually be today. So tell me what you guys think in the comments, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. And again, Mahogany, I don't know if y'all watch these videos, but I do hope that you are okay, and my thoughts are with you and your family. See you guys later. Bye.
I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than. I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than. I said.